Hello everyone, my name is Riaz Mohammed and I'm back with another software this time. Just a friendly disclaimer, this software tutorial is only for the IT 602 Research Seminar class for the Minnesota State University in Mankato, and this time I will be talking about one of the famous software that is named WordPress. So I guess a lot of us, maybe a lot of you already know about it, but this is for the beginners and just to get a really WordPress 1.1 kind of stuff, or just a friendly introduction to this software. So let us start. Get ahead and start. Let us know a little bit more about WordPress. So what is WordPress actually? WordPress is an online open source website creation tool which is written in PHP and mostly by the community volunteers who constantly upgrade this. And if you try to say it in a non-technical way, it is the most easiest and most powerful blogging and website content management system, which is also known as CMS, that exists nowadays. So if you want to know who actually uses WordPress, there are lots of famous blogs, news outlets, and music sites, and if you know about the Fortune 500 companies, they also use WordPress too. And WordPress is a very powerful tool to create websites if you know how to. There are also famous blogs like Mashable and TechCrunch. They also use WordPress, and news outlets like the New York Times blogs and CNN's on-air personality blogs. All of these websites use WordPress to create their contents and everything. And if you still feel really curious about this WordPress and who actually uses the WordPress, you can go to the WordPress website by yourself. You can find in the Google called WordPress site showcase, and I'm pretty sure you'll be impressed by the number of well-known sites and the famous people that's using WordPress to power their websites. So the next thing that comes to mind, how do I start using it? So let's start with the tutorial process, how to start learning. Well, WordPress is free. You can just download the WordPress and start following their 5-minute installation procedure, which is really simple. If you follow that, you can install it in no time. But I'm still going to talk a little bit about the installation process so that you have much more clear understanding to it. So for that, you have to, if you want to use this software as in your local host, you can actually do that, or otherwise you can, if you want to actually host a website in the external web host, you can just go ahead and buy some hosts. There is something called Bluehost. They actually have $7 per month, I guess, for the web hosting, or you can actually do the local host. I'm going to show you how to install the WordPress in localhost. So for that, you have to have a XAMPP or WAMP service so that you can manage the servers. You have to create the run the MySQL database and also the Apache web server running. So once you've done that, you just let us download the WordPress. So you just write WordPress, download WordPress, and it straight takes you to the WordPress, and you can just download from here, unzip the file, and it would look something like this. And from here, what you can do is go to the website again and write on the Google as installing WordPress. You don't have to write locally or anything. So the first link that comes up, you just hit it, and it will show you the way how you can install the WordPress locally. So the famous 5-minute install is this one. what you can what you can do is, like, once you go to the web where you unzip the WordPress folder, just go ahead and change the name of this to WordPress config, and if you have brackets or notepad++, you just open it up and you can see a bunch of codes there. Yes, so for that you can define it. It requires a database name, the user, and the password and host. So you don't have to change all this, but you have to change these according to your database name and user and password. So for that you can just go to the, so for that you have to go to the localhost. You have to open up, for that you have to open up the phpMyAdmin. So for that you actually have to open your phpMyAdmin page. So you open the Bitnami. I have Bitnami here for the WEM stack, and you say like open my phpAdmin. It will open it to your default browser. I already created a database for it, or if you don't have a database, you just go ahead and create one. So once I'm done with the creation, these things will come on later on. You don't have to worry about it, and you can go ahead and actually give all the privileges to all whichever servers or users you have. And that's basically it from this side. And then the next, what you have to do is create the user. Since you have the database already created, you can go to that WP config, and you can change the database name here, such as I have the WP admin, so I'm like in WP admin, and I'm gonna create the username here. So let's say it's my name, it's a user, and a password. You can put anything you want. It's like password 123, whichever. Make sure it's some password that you can remember. And for the auth key and authentication keys and everything, after you're done with this, when you try to get into the website, it will tell you to when you try to write the localhost, it will actually, once you're done with creating the user and password, you can actually create this. It will still, when you try to write this, it will ask for you to repair the database. You can just like create if it asks for to repair true, so you have to just make this, so you might have to write another line to define WP repair and make it true. So once you do that, it will give you the authentication salts. Every salts, you just copy and paste those salts here and you're good to go. So after doing that, you just write on the localhost just like this. You go localhost /WordPress, and it will actually take you to this is the page I already created, but you can go to the login page, writing the login.php. So you have to put your name and the password. So I'll put the password and we can get in already and start working on our page. So this is what the dashboard looks like. It is from the web admin side. You can see there's a lot of options on the left side. You can already see the, and if you want to create the website, you can just create from here. There is a create button. You will be able to create the website here. And so I already created a website of mine for this tutorial, so I'll just open this website. I mean, don't mind the color. So I already created this website, and it's how this is like the user view. This is actually the user views, how the users will see it, and this would be the admin view. So you can add new posts, you can add the medias, you can add new pages, comments, you can change the appearances. This is like more of the you get a lot of admin privileges from this side. Or you can also have like a lot of, so we'll just go through all of these options here. So if we want to see the posts data is there, you can see like hello world, we've already seen that here. So we can add new by just simply pressing the button. It's like that simple. So you add the title, new website, new title for tutorial, first post. So once you write the title, it actually gives you the link for the whole page, and you can actually edit it by yourself. And for the visual, you can obviously change all these styles that you want to, and you can also, if you want to see just the text side, you can also do that. And if you want to add media, like add pictures or anything, you can upload from the media library, or if you have like anything in your media library, you can get that, or just like drag and drop. It's as simple as that. So once we're done, just push, you can actually format the whole thing. Like if we want to, like if it's standard, it will show this regularly like the other stuff. It will be like stacking one after one another. But if you want to set it aside, you can actually make it a code like, link like, a gallery view. You can just click, and then once you're done with all the once you're done with all the edits, you can just go ahead and publish this thing, and it will be published in your website. And it says publishers. You can view the post, or you can just go ahead and refresh. It will be showing here, see the first post, and it will show the timing and everything. And you can create the tags and categories for it. And let's go ahead for the media. You can actually create your own media library here. You can add as many once. It's like nowadays we spend a lot of time in the internet. You feel like this thing might be, this image or this file, this music file is important for your own website, like on blog. You can just copy and paste. You can just drag and drop and select all of them here. Like it's that simple. And you can just see your, like as I said, it's like drag and drop. Even if you have something from here, like even if you're from your own computer, you can just drag and drop, and it will load your whole media files here. If you want to create new pages to your website, you just like add new. It's the same process again and again. So if you add a new page, it's like page 2. So you can add media as usual, as same as the post. You can change the, like if you want to link to the previous page, you can do that. Or if it's like no parent, it's like a page all by itself, you can create it, and in the end you just have to publish. And now comes the comment section. If you see all the comments here, and the best part of it is like the appearances. You can actually change the appearances by yourself, any kind. There are a lot of themes out there, and you can just check, just click, and it will change like right away. It is that awesome. So if you want to, you can see the live preview of your own. You just hit the live preview, and it will show how it will look with that new one. So this is what my previous website would look like. Now it will look like this. So you can still edit. If you want to edit, you can just go to change the colors, the header image. It is like once you're in this part, you are the creator for everything. You are basically the god for the website. You can manipulate, you can edit anything that you want it to look like. So you can customize, you can add the widgets. Well, it's also the same. It's very easy. You just go ahead, if you want any widget, you can just add a widget. It will be added to your website, and you just save. And the same goes for all these options. The best part of WordPress is the plugins. There are thousands of plugins available online, which is created by the community, and once again, those are really helpful. It helps you to make your website look much more interactive with the users, and obviously visually it will all look good. So once you go to the plugin page and you just click add new, you will see a lot of plugins over there. You can just, if you want to upload your own plugin, you can just hit this button and upload your own plugin, and you can go ahead and take a look at what people already made, the popular ones. You can go whichever one that you need, you just install, and it will be installed to your website. And for the user buttons, you can manage the users, how many. If you want to add more users, you can just have to create new users, and you have to give them send the user notifications. Once you put their email, it will send them a notification online, and that's it. Settings, you have all the settings that you want. You can change the site title, the tagline, the URL. You can make it however you want to, and you can actually make the website. So once you're done with that, you're basically good to go. So yeah, so for now, that's about it, guys. Thank you for staying with me through this WordPress tutorial. I hope I managed to let you guys know at least something that would make you interested about WordPress, and hopefully I'll be back with another software next time. Until next time, take care. Thanks.